Well, good morning, everybody. Kilt here. It is a little late morning of day 90. We actually called an audible, and I'm not on the side of Route 30 in Fayetteville. We went down to the Ministries of Faith hostel, the Hope Hostel, and we're gonna do a slack pack today. So we're gonna go southbound for about 11.5 miles back into Fayetteville and stay at the church hostel tonight. And the reason for that is they're under extreme heat advisory for this area. Talking 97 degrees temps, 80-90% humidity, just without the heat index. So you're talking 100 plus with the heat index. So we're not taking light of the weather situation. So we figured the smartest, safest thing to do is just do a slack pack, go southbound, carry nothing but snacks and water. That's what we're gonna do. We're still making miles, we're still hiking, but it is what it is. So again, we're still hiking the Appalachian Trail. Today we're gonna move south and stick around, see what the day brings us. We're interested in seeing what's going on. It's mostly downhill, that's the other positive. So good night's rest last night, and I get another good night's rest, and the church is doing dinner tonight, so that's lucky for us. We got a free dinner out of it. All right, well, let's push south on this trail and see what's going on. Bring you back with the views. Get your cup of coffee ready, because here we go. Well, there hasn't really been any views because it's pretty much just looked like this all day. Kind of hard to see stuff through the haze with the heat. But since we got pretty much smacked with the heat wave, high humidity, we were blessed with a beautiful trail conditions and grade today. We've had one steep up section. That was a double climb, one false summit. Maybe 900 feet. But the rest of the trail today so far has been this pine soft stuff with the occasional rocks, which are fine because you can get around them. So it was not 100% bad, but I'm just grateful that we chose to slack pack to get our miles in for the day. Some are better than none. Oh. Starting to see why they call this the Pine Grove Forest. Another big old intersection of Forest Service roads. But we're following the trail, and it has still been generous to us. Seen quite a bit of hikers today. Some we've known, some we haven't. Oh, looks like we walked the road for a minute on this one, but nobody wants to see a dirt road, so we'll be back on trail. So she gave us some rocks to play with right after the last little water break, as we come into a shelter. Looks like a pretty nice one too. Oh. Nice cooking picnic table with a metal plate. This is one of them old fancy ones. A couple hikers here. I'm trying not to disturb them. They're napping, taking that siesta. Corey Gap Shelter. Jim Stotch is the innkeeper. Bill Edwin was raising. And Lance Sorbury Cowboy. This is one of them old rustic lean-to type. I mean, you got a swing over there. Tent platform, food box. Now this is a fancy, oh, even got some turtle figurines. Look at that, I even got my boy 2 turtles covered, plus an extra. Corey Gap Shelter. I'm gonna take me a break. Here's something we haven't had for a long time. The rhododendron tunnel. That was kind of, oh, and it's still going. Lots of water around here somewhere. And I can't remember how far back it's been since we've been in the green tunnel like this. This is a different tunnel. No flowers though, they're already done bloomed. We were just super happy and grateful that the trail's terrain has been the way it has been today with the weather, because if it would have been rocky and steep and crazy like it's been with the weather, hot, humid, and I don't even know if slap packet would have made a difference. But boom, just like that, into a nice cool shade. Alright, so we're just come down off the steep climb down. We're in Caledonia State Park, coming through the park. Pavilion back there. We're heading south, so we're going backwards.
You see anything that way?
But this should be where we turn off here. These are our navigations.
Here's the place here. You go down here and see some stuff.
We'll figure it out and we'll be back. All right, well, we're sitting back here at Route 30, just showing us a short walk through the Caledonia State Park, and had a little detour from storm damage. So it was a little power line walk, nothing need filming. But we're sitting here, we just got a hold of the pastor. He's gonna come pick us up real quick and run us down to the church, to the hostel. Ended up being, I think like 11 and change, but we'll find out when we do end of the day wrap up. Sorry about the road noise, but we're sitting right here. Stick around, we'll be back for the end of the day wrap up. big trucks. Welcome everybody to end of the day wrap up today. It is day 90. Whoa, I had to double check on that, day 90. We are out front of, let me get it for you, there it is, Through It All Ministries. It's the hostel, church-based, church-ran hostel for hikers and whatever. We got picked up at the trailhead, got brought back here, got our bunks all set up. Excuse me. They provided dinner tonight for us. It was an awesome dinner, big potluck spread. And we'll be staying the night here tonight. But you're here for an end of the day wrap up. You can see that the storms had rolled in. They came out of nowhere this evening. It was only supposed to be a light chance, and they've got lightning, and there's a downed tree. There was front end loader. There's a downed tree across the state, or the road 30, highway 30 here. Took out a power line, so I guess it was like a little mini microburst that popped through here. But they're up there. There's another flash of lightning. So, but let me get you turned around. There was a lot of good footage for the most part today, so let's show you the book so we can get this end of the day wrap up done. Tomorrow we push north, even though we did a slack pack south today. Here we go with the book. And now we got thunder going on. So we started our morning at Shippensburg Road right there at mile 1096.1, day 90. We're going to go backwards. We did an 11.3 mile day, but you'll see why here real quick, why we went south today. So, hiking south, slack packing. First shelter we came across was the Birch Run shelter. And watch the elevation as it slowly goes down all day. The only climb we had was right there, just after the little cabin. Took a picture of the sign and stuff. There wasn't really anything to see at the cabin. We had a short little climb right there, and then we continued backwards, going downhill, downhill. At the Corey Gap shelters, those were the really cool ones. The double cabin, or double shelters with the picnic table overhead, the cook thing, the bench. Absolutely gorgeous. Continue downhill, downhill, all downhill, all the way into and through the Caledonia State Park, right back here to US Road 30 for Fayetteville. So let me turn the book so you can kind of see. Stay focused with me. So that was all downhill. We went backwards, that's why. And then that right there was the only little climb we had with the false summit right in the middle. Starting there. So I'm not going to turn the book and show you what's on the next page, but I can tell you right after this road right here, in about a half mile, I do believe that is half of this trail. So I'll let you figure that out. But so today's day 90, 11.3, southbound slack pack. So that's where we ended up. We're still here in Fayetteville because of the weather. The heat index today was atrocious and the humidity was pretty high, but with the slack pack and going south, mostly all downhill, it ended up being just fine. So we're gonna push north tomorrow. We got our mileage set, where we plan to stay. Hopefully we don't get soaked. It is a 60% chance of storms tomorrow. If so, we'll just hunker down somewhere and figure it out and go from there. But one day at a time, we'll get there. Big truck. Other than that, I hope you're enjoying the videos and enjoying the journey with me. Again, my name is Kilt, and we are through hiking the Appalachian Trail, going northbound in 2021. If you enjoyed it, stick around, come back tomorrow morning with a fresh cup of coffee and see what the day brings us. I'll be here. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.